Tell me, people, when he does that scream there, right here. Am I the only one? I can't be the only one, people. Come on. Okay, Falling in Reverse, Zombified. Guys have been asking for this one. Let's see what Ronnie's spitting here. Now, is this the courthouse that he was in for Popular Monster and Drugging Me As You? You guys gonna tell me that? I saw that commented on. Yeah. It's like an apocalypse happened. Zombified. All right.
The monsters are living under your bed, cause they are the voices in your head.
All right.
Zombified by the lies they said, we become the walking dead. Cause everybody's on an edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified.
Okay, Mr. Ronnie, I like this song. I'm assuming they're watching the news here, right? Because it is so nauseating. Like, some people literally watch the news 20 hours a day, or not fully, but you know, they just have it on and it's on repeat, and you just hear it saying, I'm just like, God, didn't you turn it off, change the channel? Basically, they hypnotize a lot of people on whatever side of a political party you're on. It's just the media, Twitter, social media, it just has that effect on a lot of people, right? Zombified by the lies they spread, canceled for something you said 10 years or whatever, however many decades ago. In my opinion, that's one of the most ridiculous things, especially if you came out publicly and apologized about it. And the crazy thing is, some people literally hire teams of people to go and find any piece of negativity against you to use and blast it. And then everyone gets outraged about it, right? Like you have to, because it existed this entire time, but for some reason it's coming out now. I wonder why. It's not just a coincidence. You paid someone to go and search for it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. All of this cancel stuff for things that people said decades ago.
Everybody's zombified. They're bumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. It goes on and on. Let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized.
This right here, I don't want to go on another TikTok rant, but these zombies are doing a TikTok dance. You know what I mean? Even though these people are half dead, they're still being held to that puppet string of, I need to look a certain way, I need to have this dress on, I need attention, and this is what I'm going to do for it. Well, that's what I'm reading, at least. You have no control over yourself. Not everyone. I'm sure a lot of you guys who watch me and people who don't are very self-aware and are alert and see what's going on. But unfortunately, the younger generation, like my siblings and younger, right, like 20 and down, I would say, at least from people I've spoken to, it's a warped reality. They grew up on social media. I know I'm relatively young myself, I guess, but I didn't grow up on Twitter and Instagram. I was outside. Fortunately, growing up in the islands, we played outside a lot.
And they won't stop till you're zombified. You better shut your mouth and bite your tongue, cause you don't wanna piss off anyone.
Nope, shut up.
By the damage done. Welcome to America. Cause everybody's on the edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling
Okay, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna go out and say this now. In my opinion, this is just one guy, right? I believe that America is the greatest country in the world. And I say that because there's so many of us here, like in terms of ethnicity, religion, and just everything. And we coexist. I know there's a lot of, battles between whoever going on, a lot of manufactured battle, in my opinion, that because I walk outside, I don't see blacks and whites or Hispanics and Asians fighting and stuff. But if you watch the news only, you would think that. America's, yes, the greatest country out here, and it gives you a lot of opportunity. But with that being said, there's a lot of opportunity for things to get effed up. People taking advantage of a system to shut other people down when they themselves wouldn't like to be treated the same way. Because you're offended by something doesn't mean that you have to shut someone down or boycott. I've seen some podcasters say things, right, that were, I guess, I would say dark humor and stuff like that, of that nature, right? And then the audience or someone who got offended while watching it post that clip on Twitter, and then people get mad, and then they find out who sponsors that podcast, and then they go and bombard these sponsors with, I guess, threatening emails and stuff like that. And then guess what? That podcaster loses their sponsorships because one person got upset, posted that clip on Twitter. In my opinion, if I don't like what someone's saying, I just don't listen to it. Unless it's actually harming someone, then I may say something against it. You have to understand that same bullet that you shoot at someone can come right back around. It's called ricochet, people, and it may hurt you more than it hurts them. So remember that.
Zombified.
Oh, they got him. I gotta play that back. Apparently, you guys told me that he wasn't professionally trained, a professionally trained vocalist. I saw that commented a few times. If that's the case, it's still amazing, but like the person who stated it said he could have been even crazier as a vocalist. Not saying that he's not, right? But I'm just saying, imagine if what they're saying is true, if he wasn't trained, but then he was, that would be crazy. Oh, it's a Godzilla! Ready to jump out? Nope. Zombified. Okay. Zombified.
I'm a business.
How many zombies do you see on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat? All the little zombies are doing this on their phones all day. Nobody's doing this anymore. Or just listening to a book on Audible. Audible is awesome. I was listening to, because I have the book Principles by Ray Dalio. I can't read it right now because I'm too busy throughout the day, so I listen to it. Awesome book. If you guys want to check it out, you should check it out. They're not sponsoring this video, but I just wanted to point that out. It's a great book. Back to the song, Falling in Reverse, Zombified. This one is a lot different. Not rapping really in this one. More singing and a lot more guitar in this than the others that I remember. It's a lot longer solos. Awesome sounding though. What zombie is most prevalent in your life? Like what, let's say it could be social media, technology in general, or whatever it is that you see that is keeping people away from, probably focusing on their lives and trying to advance in a way What is that zombie and that's constantly around you that you're trying to point out to people that there's a zombie like holding them and leading them somewhere? For me, it's social media. That controls a lot of the peers around me and a lot of the people of my generation. Canceling this person because you didn't like what they said, threatening that person because you didn't like what they said, crying that this person's trying to cancel you because they didn't like what you said, but then you tried to cancel them because you didn't like what they said. All these finger pointings. This is my channel here, people. We're not pointing fingers. If we're pointing fingers, we're doing them like this. Always saying like, hey, you're pretty cool, dude. Like you're pretty cool. I know that's corny as hell, but this is the year of positivity for me. I'm not in that negative right anymore, people. Zombified. I went on a rant there, didn't I? Falling in reverse, freaking awesome. And I was jamming out. I don't know if you saw. Oh, saw. Ooh, saw Mickey Mouse.